o'clock tonight, Wednesday night. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this game. Dreamfall Chapters. Now, I don't know how many of you have played The Longest Journey. I swear it's one of the best ever point-and-click adventures made. This is from that series. And it's made for the PlayStation 4. Now, I know I said this about Black Mirror, but this, I've looked at the gameplay and stuff. This looks like it's going to be really, really good. So, let's start. So let's do settings first. Okay, move, camera, interact. Look at my inventory goals. Run. Okay. Language. My subtitles. Choice of subtitles. There we go. Alright. New game. Here we go.
There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the thief of dreams.
It's been a long time since I've played the first two games. So hopefully this catches me up a little bit. So this game was like $20. I was like, well, maybe I'll save it for another week, you know. And all of a sudden it was like $5. So, yes, I had to get it. Okay, that's weird and creepy. Oh, somebody died. Ooh. Somebody having a baby? He's kind of hot. Uh-oh. So with the death comes a birth. And something ominous.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end. But that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo. I'm dying.
Oh.
I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world.
Dream machine.
They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine.
Gotta be boring day after day. It's cool, but she's got some tattoos. Okay, how to move. Okay.
Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, oh, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, it sort of was. Wonkers. My old Watilla. I don't know why they brought him to the hospital.
Oh, you can do it
but
right
I'm
away.
glad they did. Wonkers watches over me, night and day. He may be just a toy bot, but there's something comforting about that. Faithful old Wonkers.
Yeah, let's see if there's just more about the picture.
Reza visits a lot. Talks to me for hours. It's good. It's good. Like we're reconnecting. But then sometimes I don't know why. It's like he's a stranger. Like someone's wearing his skin. That's weird and sick and probably all in my head. Still, I have this vivid memory of the first time he came by, and what popped into my head was, that's not Reza. I don't know. It was probably because I thought I'd lost him. I spent weeks looking for him. It's how I ended up here, sort of. Maybe seeing him just triggered a lot of feelings. Sometimes when Reza talks to me, he says he wants to try again, with us. If I wake up, I want to give it a shot. I wasn't totally fair to him the first time around. Reza and me, in Cape Town. A lifetime ago.
Wow. Lots of stuff to talk about.
People keep bringing flowers. So funereal. I know they mean well, but my hospital room is beginning to look like a memorial. Wonder if anyone even asks themselves whether I'm allergic to flowers. There's just no consideration for the comatose. Wonder if anyone even asks themselves whether... I don't know if that's how I actually look out there, or if it's just wishful thinking. Everything in here is made of dreams. It's odd. Like looking into a mirror and seeing a stranger.
Let's look at the chart.
I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down. Take a skateboard to that line, you'd build up a lot of speed. According to my chart...
That's what I liked about this game, about Longest Journey. There's some good scripting.
Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty. Happy thoughts.
Anything else to say about her?
That's me. Beautiful stranger.
Alright, I think we've pretty much looked at everything. What's out here? New character unlocked. Wonkers. Wonkers is an autonomous robot toy manufactured by Waddy Corp and Zoe's beloved childhood friend. Wonkers helped Zoe get through her previous adventure, but has been powered off since then. Okay. Zoe Castillo, 21, was raised in London and Casablanca by her father Gabriel. She studied bioengineering at Cape Town University for 2 years before dropping out of school and moving back to Casablanca. 1 year ago, Zoe's ex-boyfriend, Reza Temis, went missing. Zoe discovered that Reza, a journalist, had been investigating a story about the new entertainment device created by Waddy Corp, the Dream Machine. It was designed to produce lucid dreams, but was being used covertly to harvest users' memories. Zoe helped unravel the conspiracy, delaying the release of the Dream Machine and exposing the conspirators. But she couldn't save herself. She was drugged by her mother, Helena Chang, who played a hitherto unknown role in the conspiracy, and left to die in her home in Casablanca. Zoe's been in a coma for over 9 months now, trapped in a hospital bed, while simultaneously living a parallel existence in a place called the Storytime, a world of dreams. Here, using the powers granted to her as the dreamer, Zoe's capable of shaping people's dreams, helping those trapped in night terrors make their way back to waking. Okay. spirits. So let's look at them.
People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors.
Shall we touch them? Oh.
Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying.
This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
We don't know that. It might not be okay. We shouldn't give people false promises.
Why won't you help me?
Wait, who? Oh.
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now. Oh, for fuck's sake, people, go away.
Why won't you help me?
Okay.
She's all alone. I know that feeling.
Don't leave. You can't leave.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now.
Jeez.
You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with. But you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you.
It's saying don't go.
Oh, for fuck's sake, people, go away.
Please. Help.
Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare.
There's no fire and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Leave. You can't leave.
Why are you leaving? Save me!
Oh my goodness.
Please. Help me.
Oh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds.
Why won't you help me?
This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue.
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back,
Oh my
wake up.
goodness. Why aren't they going away?
You need to save me! Please save me!
This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it.
Oh.
You can't leave.
Just go in and untangle it?
Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't save... I can't help everyone. Just go away.
Oh.
Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
Don't scare her.
She's scared enough already, poor girl.
Reassure
I
her.
promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like A superhero.
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
What is this? That's scary. Alright.
If the wardrobe door opens and Kraken crawls out, dream or no dream, I'm not sticking around for that.
Okay. So what are we supposed to do? Uh... Find light, time.
She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her?
Alright, so there's a light somewhere. Let's look under the bed. Wait, aren't there monsters usually on the bed? Nope.
Oh, it's too dark. Can't see anything under there.
No.
Bingo.
I guess we can create light. Okay. Wait. So what, did we pick up the light? Is that what happened? Okay, so we give her the light. Okay.
She had a
Okay.
light. She won't go looking for...
Okay, we already did that. So now she has a light. What about time? So we slow down time? No. Okay. So let's look at her.
Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl.
Okay, so she has a light now, I guess. I don't know, right? Is that what happened? Oh. Oh, I see.
Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch.
Okay. So for inventory, torch. Let's look at it.
Torch. Flashlight. Beacon. It's hiding.
Ah,
Stupid, smart, tentacled thingy. It's too quick for me.
okay, so we can't move while we're holding it. Can we? Oh. Let's look at the wardrobe.
That's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified.
Time.
Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else.
Mind.
Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, and never again.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do with the wardrobe? Maybe give her the flashlight?
Whoever wired her to a dream machine should be locked away for a very long time.
Well, what else is there to do?
It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it.
Okay, so turn away. You turn it on and off? I can't combine it with anything. Okay. Combine it with a wardrobe. Okay, combine it with her. Ah.
It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it.
Okay. Aha! There! Okay.
No, don't get too close. It will take you.
Nope, we
You're
killed
safe
it.
now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
No, it's not.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again.
Can we go through the wardrobe?
This has to stop.
Okay. What's up with this picture here? It's weird. That's beautiful.
What's going on out there?
Oh!
More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
Sorry about that. Okay.
There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be lost. For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is gone forever. There's no... What's there to go back to?
Whatever awaits you on the other side is for you alone to discover. Your single thread runs through the fabric of the universe, weaving events together. But where it ends, I do not know.
I have nothing out there, and... I have no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have no real consequences, so... I'm not ready to wake up, to face myself again. There are no second chances.
I think I feel powerless.
There's nothing I can do.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
Oh.
Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here? Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here in story time? This is where I belong. I'm in control here. Out there, I have no power. I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. I just want to be left alone. Isn't it enough that this is where I belong? I'm in control here.
There.
Out there,
Choose that one.
What difference can I make?
There is a great power within you. The power to set things right in your world and all others. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Yeah,
because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
He's deaf.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Bury hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
Nope. Well, looks like we found our way back. Okay. We just unlocked a character. Character library, there we go. The Vagabond. The Vagabond is the mysterious warden of Storytime, a world of dreams, where all the stories begin and end. Zoe has encountered the Vagabond on a few occasions, but she still knows little about him. He appears to know more than he's willing to tell Zoe, and he may have less control over this dreaming realm than she first thought. Okay.
Storytime. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9? I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good.
There's supposed to be
That
a
line should be
door.
pointing up, not down. If I'm ever going to find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me.
Okay. See what her mind's doing?
I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind. That's not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
Except maybe giving me hot flashes.
What about time?
I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop. And stop is... no. Bad. Faithful old wonkers.
Okay. Maybe turn off life support?
This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it will work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here.
Your vitals. Raise your
No
temperature?
light source there.
Oh.
That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts.
Time?
So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting
Okay.
my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing me. Well, fingers properly crossed.
Codename
Oh,
Briar Rose.
bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-up and not an actual OD. So, okay. The cocktail of industrial strength chemicals the machine has injected into my body is boosting the subconscious signal. But now... oh, it's too fast. Too jarring, like,
Okay, so we'll
like
slow
a
down
train of
time.
thought going at the speed of light. I can't get a good grip on it.
So we slow down time. Okay. Then we do the night thing.
Where do you think you're going? You're
Yeah.
staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead.
Ah!
Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from? I've made up my mind. I'm not letting her stand in my way. She's right. Can't leave. I have nothing to return. Is that who I really am?
That's what we're gonna
Who are you?
You don't remember who you are? Or who you were before you started playing hero, dreamer, savior of worlds? Everything about you is a lie. I'm the fucking truth. You can't escape that. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind.
I've made up my mind.
Made up my
I'm
mind.
going home.
Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger, and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to.
It's not all gone.
there's a chance to take back what was lost, to do it again and do it better. We don't have a home to go back to. We've lost everything. Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. We can't know what's waiting for us on the other side, but so what? That's life, full of surprises. So it's not perfect. I know how to appreciate. Maybe she's right.
Did you find out?
I'm going to find out for certain. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be. And who is that?
Your choice will have major consequences on stringing. The unknown path or the familiar path.
I'm ready for a change. I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but it's time to find my way back.
Let's see what other players have chosen. Most people do the unknown path.
I'm ready for a change. I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith. I'm ready for a change.
I don't know what to do. Let's do the unknown path. Oh, the balance has
I don't know
shifted.
yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
Oh, cool. Trophy earned, the beginning of the end.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight.
Wow.
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you.
Oh, interesting here.
You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call.
Jeez.
Watch the traitor's head roll.
Lovely
as
song.
the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part. For we will soon be free. Together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah!
Alvani, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? He wants me to plead. I shall not. Why would the warden come to... If you've come to see me beg for my life, warden, you won't...
Oh, no. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvani, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here. No. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. A warrior. Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing. A warrior deserves... Take my head.
The sword it is. I shall make a note of it. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up. To stop fighting.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. By commanders that you can no longer trust. I have nothing more to say to have everything you would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family, no country. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The sword will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time.
What?
About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
Alright, let's look at these characters. Warden Muron. The Warden of Friar's Keep is a native Northlander and Marcurian who has willingly collaborated with the Azadi occupiers to convert the city jail into a political prison, housing dissenters and rebels. Warden Muron has embraced the foreigners and their rigid military order with near sadistic enthusiasm, though he has little patience for their spiritual beliefs. Muron's prized prisoner is Kian Alvane, a high-ranking Azadi assassin who betrayed his own people and was sentenced to death for his crimes. Okay. Commander Vamon. Vamon, or Vamon, whatever, is an Azadi military commander, head of the secret police in Marcuria, the embassy's most trusted man and her illicit lover. The emissary's most trusted man and her illicit lover. When the apostle Kian Alvani first arrived in Marcuria, Vamon was ordered by the emissary, Sister Saya, to keep an eye on him. And when Kian traveled to the Swamp City to meet the rebel leader, April Ryan. Oh, April Ryan. She was in the original Longest Journey. Vamon had him followed. Kian's arrest was the culmination of a lifetime of jealousy. Vamon wants nothing more than to see Kian dead. The two men have history, and their rivalry is personal. Vamon and Saya are secretly plotting to increase their power over Marcuria. With command over the secret police and the troops stationed in the city, Vamon has an iron grip on Marcuria, and the hated resistance is finally in his sights. With the imminent defeat, nothing will stand in their way. Okay. Kian Alvane. Kian Alvane was once the Azadi apostle, serving the goddess as a holy assassin. A man of unwavering faith, Kian did what the Six and their priestesses commanded him to do, without question, without doubt. A year ago, called upon by the Six in Sadir, capital of Azadir, Kian received an important mission: travel to Marcuria, capital of the Northlands, to find and assassinate the leader of the resistance of Magicals. But during the course of this mission, Kian's faith was challenged. Upon meeting the rebel leader, April Ryan, he began questioning his superiors and their occupation of Marcuria, and whether or not he truly served the word of the goddess. Kian's refusal to assassinate April led to his imprisonment and death sentence. Locked up in Friar's Keep for almost a year now, Kian is a man at a crossroads, a man without a people, and in the midst of a crisis of faith. To move forward, Kian has to remake himself, stand up against the very people he once trusted implicitly, and find his own way in the world for the first time in 20 years. All right.
What's going on? No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
There's that glowing thing on the floor.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody
Locked.
gate.
The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Oh, new character. Balse Bakim. Dang, he's missing half his body parts. Captain Balse Bakim is a relatively recent convert to the rebel cause. Before meeting April Ryan, the deceased leader of the resistance, Bakim profited from the Azadi occupation, lending them the use of a ship. In return, the Azadi turned a blind eye to a small-time smuggling operation. Bakim's turning point came after meeting April. Her convictions changed his perspective. Using his relationship with the Azadi as cover, he began smuggling arms, food, and medicine to the rebels in Marcuria, and he even helped establish and supply the rebel outpost in Myria, the Swamp City. Okay.
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. Yazadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving. But then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. For rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down. We still don't have a key, boy.
We will need a key to open this gate.
Okay. Where do we get a key?
Hey! Hey!
What the hell?
Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's
you.
been here that long.
Over!
And I don't think he's long for this world.
Over here!
He looks badly hurt. He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us, his death won't be in vain. He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long, but we can't just leave him here either.
Must be caring about this.
How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There must be something we can do for him. Anything. I can't save his life, but is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that my children. Tell them they make me proud.
What's his name?
I have to promise. I have to fulfill this man's I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stant. Arn Stant. Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the guards find me.
He can't walk.
They won't be.
All we can do is leave him here.
They will make.
And hope the goddess makes his death.
How do I finish him?
Makes me suffer.
Okay. Well, first.
It appears to be a gate key. It probably unlocks this first gate.
Ah, a shiv.
Kill me. Please. Please kill me. Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
Yep.
If I don't kill him now. May the goddess ease your journey into the next life.
Ew. Okay. Is there a thing over here?
Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel.
Oh.
Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
See if there's anyone else. Oh. There was an eyeball. I saw an eyeball. Where did eyeball go? Oh. Oh, dang it! Oh. Ah. I'm gonna get that eyeball. Heck. Oh. Oh. Ah, screw it. Let's just go.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate.
We will need a key to open this gate.
Also, unlock it. Oh, inventory.
Use the key to unlock the gate. They have different keys for every floor.
Oh, great.
So you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down. Upwards. Ever upwards. Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble.
There's a speaking tube.
It's a speaking tube.
Let's speak to it.
Hello?
I'll need to pick the lock.
Okay, well, what about the shiv?
Shadow be damned. It broke.
Of course
the
it
blade
did.
worked better as a weapon than a lockpick.
Shadow be damned. Now we don't even have the shiv anymore. Great. Great. Just great. What about the barrel?
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
A broom.
One rule of adventure games, pick up everything that's not nailed down. Uh-oh.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
Uh-oh. Look, what's in here? Okay. We've got a broom and a pillow. We can combine them. Okay, and that's helpful how?
There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
We gotta go. It sounds like they're coming. Perfectly fine in here.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Okay, so what? We use the...
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Hello, on a broom.
Anyone there?
Well, okay. I don't know what to do.
What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
What am I supposed to do with a pillow on a broom?
I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels.
Okay.
The stench makes me sick.
So we got stinky barrels.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Well, make rounds again.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! I want to fight and treacherous ways!
Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
What does one do with the pillow on a broom? Anything else in here? Did we miss something?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
What the heck are we supposed to do? Go back down? Let's go back down.
We'll get you, don't worry. You'll hang before the night is over. Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Well, that's not helpful. Oh, wait. Can I look at them? No.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Come back!
Alright, this is starting to get nightmarish.
They will break through the gate soon.
Well, I don't know what to do.
I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish. Hello?
About stun keys. Ah.
So many barrels. Do they never
So we
clean
got
up
two
after
barrels
the
that we
slop
can look
we
at.
eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here
Please,
otherwise.
do you have a plan?
Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, what's it? Boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer. The bloody drummer boy. But getting into that mojo blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
About the tower.
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
Okay, if we haven't been looking everywhere, we've been looking down, maybe we should be looking up. Got one of these torches.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
Oh,
There he is!
there
Up
we
there!
go. Woohoo!
He got away!
The keep is surrounded by soldiers. Mostly Azadi troops, it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
An arrow that would help us pick the lock.
We got him! I think we got him!
Idiots.
It's undamaged and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should
Yay!
be able to open the gate with this.
Alright.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
Oh, well, that was
Good job.
easy.
Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off. The riot won't last forever. Something's going to give. Either the Watch kills every last man, or the prisoners tear this place to pieces.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
Let's go. Up the stairs. Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay, back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Backy. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
Jeez.
The Warden has blocked the
May
gates.
the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right
I'm
bloody
afraid
now.
this is as far as you will get.
People, I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that. People like him only respond to violence and threat. I could attempt to reason with him.
Let's try to reason.
Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent. Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. What choice does he have? I was the Apostle. Doesn't the Warden...
Practical.
My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
He may treasure his office above his blood. But maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family.
You did talk about family before.
We're running out of time. And this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, if he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he may treasure his office above his blood. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. My mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Forgive her. She's a good woman, but really a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts.
Wow.
Step back, Albani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murray.
I want to look around.
Your day will come.
Let me just look around real quick.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
It's a little bit of green.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Okay, nothing of use. Nothing. What's that? Can't take it.
I'm perfectly fine in here. Thanks ever so much. Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind the door.
We need to get up there now.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh.
You gave me your word, Alvani.
Oh, come on.
Word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything?
Yes, I'm letting him live.
Sure. So disposable you will throw...
Goodness.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Sheesh.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not be a barbarian like yourself.
Right.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced.
Why can't we interact with anything? Wait, I want to see what's over here. We can't run? Oh. He speaks a different language.
I want to fight those treacherous rats.
Okay. I'm here. Now what? Go back the way I came.
This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through.
Well, then how are we supposed to
Need
get
to
through?
find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
About the tower.
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
There's no way through here.
Okay. Can we interact with stuff now?
They're not far behind us.
Alright. There's a fork on the table. Oi.
Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer. I draw the line at licking
We
the
don't
plate
have
clean.
much time.
I'm hungry for red meat. I feel a kinship with
Oh my
that
gosh.
lonely, flickering flame.
What can we do?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage.
Aha.
It's covered in thick oil.
Okay.
I can't get a good grip on it with all
Oh.
that oil.
The napkin.
I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain.
Okay.
On the positive side, I now have an oily cloth.
Something that needs oil.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. What I wouldn't have done for a single bite of that meal.
Aha!
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Shadow. I need a stronger flame to light this torch.
Yikes.
It's mounted securely to the wall.
Fine. With the torch.
The iron bars are making it hard to get a clear shot, but I shouldn't tempt fate.
Where's the key?
Come on, use the...
Goddamn keys!
Okay.
I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
curious to see where this is going.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
Burn off the oil on the chain. How about that, huh?
Above us, get up! I can't get to finish
firing at us. The oil is burning off.
Okay.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
It's gonna be really hot.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
Well, you first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning.
Aha! Yay!
They've readied the sword for you. A warrior's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. For the good. Now arm yourself. Come over here now. By the Mojal's bloated testes, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy.
I'm here.
Kian, listen to me. There's not much time.
What am I supposed to do?
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way?
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What?
That's not cool.
No. No. I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. And you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through with that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. I don't know where this path may lead.
Alright, let's run him through.
Goddess, forgive me.
Slow and steady, boy. Blood and pain for the portal.
Sheesh. Oh, he's got a gun. They have guns?
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found.
Oh.
For the longest time, I would climb the walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Wow. Trophy earned, the cold, cold sea.
goddess! Damn him to the shadow eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? How?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protector. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this.
New character unlocked. Sister Saya. Okay. Sister Saya is the Azadian emissary to the Northlands, as stewardess of Marcuria and administrator of the Engine Project. She's the youngest priestess to ever rise so fast and so far. And there are whispers that she may someday become a mother. Putting her status and life at risk, however, is her illicit relationship with Commander Vayman and her ambition to rise above the role of emissary, to establish a new Azadi seat of power in the Northlands. The two lovers are plotting to cement their control over Mercuria and use the engine to serve their own ambitions. Saya answers to the Six, the child empress of the Azadi Empire, as well as the mysterious prophet, architect of the engine.
Goddess on ship.
2220.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy. You appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure I can take losing everything all over again. And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace.
That's right. The guy said to remember.
I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand. Okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni and moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honouring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Okay. New journal entry. Oh, goodness. Alright. Tuesday, April 4th. Awake, alive, amnesiac. Doctor told me to keep a journal. Said it might help me deal with not remembering because this might be temporary, but it might also be permanent. A whole year lost. So journal. Dictating, voice to text, expect some rambling. How to begin? Hello, diary? Hello, dear reader of my diary? No, I'm the only one who could be reading. I made sure of this. All the encryptions. And I'm certain I'll never read this because awkward. No matter. This is about the process of recording my thoughts, my days, my life. So, the days of my life. This is about remembering. So, key points. Been awake for a few days now, still in bed most of the time, but drugs and implants and robotic appendages are helping make this a rapid recovery. Oops. A rapid physical recovery. Getting used to food. Food is lovely. They bring me the food, and I eat the food, all of the food, and I eat all day. Weight gain will not be a problem. Dad wants me to join him in Mumbai. There's nothing for me here in Casablanca. An empty apartment, painful memories. I can't stay here. But live with Dad after all the things. As for my memories, not a whole lot of those. Not since before the whole ordeal. But Dad filled in a few of the gaps when I woke up. Reza vanished. I went searching for him. I discovered the Wadi Corp Dream Machine project/conspiracy the story Reza was chasing. I also found out that my mother was involved, except I didn't know she was my mother. Also, I didn't know my mother was alive. Also, she put me in a coma. Summary? We went off after investigative journalist ex-boyfriend on silly rescue mission. Discovered a corporate plot to control people's dreams. Found out my father's been lying to me all my life, and that my mother isn't dead. In short, I thwarted a global conspiracy, and in return, Mummy Dearest injected me with an experimental drug. It's a sordid story. I could probably sell it for 1 billion new yuan. But hey, bonus, I saved the world. Made some tasty lemonade from those pesky lemons. No, following Dad to Mumbai is not an option. I'll have to do this on my own now, without Dad, without a safety net, without memories. I'm Zoe Castillo, awake, alive, and amnesiac. That was Tuesday, April 4th. Monday, April 10th. Dear Diary, etc. 1 week, on my feet and feeling fine. Scary how quickly you can get over being in a coma for a year with help of modern science. I barely have bed sores. So what now? Reza and I are talking about getting together again, and I've been thinking. He's living in Europolis. I'm rootless, no roots. I can go anywhere, it doesn't matter. I'm starting a new life. I get to pick where to begin. Yes, relationship. I work fast. Is this a good thing? It feels like it could be. Reza visited me almost every day when I was sick. He never stopped talking to me. He was the first thing I saw when I woke up. Okay, yes, so we broke up. Because it wasn't working, but that was before. This is after. And I'm different. We both are. We've both turned a page, begun a new chapter. It is a good thing. I think I will join Reza in Europolis. Why not? It'll be an adventure. Okay, 4 days later, Friday, April 14th. I've decided to cut off contact with Dad, at least for now. This may turn out to be a bad idea, but I'm angry and disappointed. I can't forgive him for keeping so many secrets from me for so many years. Telling me my mother was dead when she was so clearly wasn't, even if she was an evil bitch, and she is, and even if she ended up trying to kill me, and she did, that's not something you do to your own child. You don't lie, not about that shit. I hope these feelings will pass, or maybe hope isn't the right word. I'll keep an open mind, but for now and for the foreseeable future, he will not be a part of my life. My life right now is all about getting back on my feet. Emotionally, I'm walking just fine. And moving to Europolis to live with Reza. That's enough for now. Okay. 3 days later, Monday, April 17th. Tomorrow, bye-bye Casablanca. Hello, Europolis. Europolis. That's so European. I've barely been to Europe. Not a huge fan. Rampant poverty, crime, pollution, awful food. And yet, that's where I'm going. Europolis. Prague district. Propast. That was an easy choice, since that's where Reza's working. Yes, he's still with the hand that feeds, still an investigative journalist, still taking the whole saving the world thing seriously. I love him. I still don't know what I'll be doing once I get to Europolis, aside from playing house with Reza. When I woke up, I knew I didn't want to go back to school to continue my bioengineering degree. It was crystal clear to me, like I'd had that whole argument in my head while I was in the coma and it was settled. That's fine. I'm not going to fight it. I'm just curious why my mind was set. It was odd. Saturday, April 22nd. Iris. Capital letters, please. I hate Europolis. Thank you. Back to lowercase. 5 reasons I hate Europolis. There's no sun. None. It's always raining. Always. There's no vegetation. No trees, no plants, no grass. None. They claim to speak English, but it's littered with slang words like mouse and boule. I don't understand half of what they're saying. Did I mention there's no sun? Fuck this. But oh, it's fantastic, and I love it. Zoe, contradictions, you are full of them. I'm starting a new chapter. I'm putting the past behind me. I'm growing up. I'm no longer defined by who I was or what I did or didn't do before the coma. That's why I love it. We've already found a place super close to Reza's office, and we're moving in Monday or Tuesday. Of course, we haven't actually seen the place outside of the simulation, but I'm sure it's perfect. It can be a hellhole, and it'll still be perfect. It doesn't matter how I feel about Europolis, or about the apartment, or about not having a job, or about being shit scared, because I'm here now, and this is the beginning of a new story for me. Monday, April 24th. I started therapy today. Dr. Roman Zelenka, psychotherapist. Good head of hair, dorky suit. Reza found him. He came recommended from someone at the Hand. He's nice. I like him. There's chemistry. I can talk to him. He didn't push me or any of my very large buttons. Of course, it's all the therapist smoke and mirrors, but I don't mind. If I don't see strings being pulled, I don't care. Also, it's a 5-minute walk from home. Convenient. On that note, I do need to start working out. The food is pretty awesome here in Propest. I'm still not quite sure what therapy is going to do. Help me remember? I do want to remember. How much and how fast, I don't know yet. I'll take things as they come, I guess. I'm adaptable. Adaptable Zoe. Tomorrow I'll start looking around for something locally. A job where I can use at least a few of my skills. Or my head. Failing that, my body, and know that doesn't... Oh. Failing that, my body, and know that doesn't sound right at all. I prefer something in tech, but I'm not picky. Whatever comes my way, I'll manage. Thursday, April 27th. So here are 3 facts about our tiny flat in Sonnenschein Plaza Terraces. It's tiny. It's the size of my bedroom in Casablanca, if you don't include the balcony. It smells weird. The window looks straight into a brick wall with neon signs on it. But I love it. We have our own place. I couldn't wish for anything more. I feel liberated. I feel like myself again. Well, sort of. A forgetful, amnesiac self. Half Zoe, but a better half. Sunday, April 30th. Project Find a Friend or 5 has begun. It sounds so desperate, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try and build a life for myself here, and part of that is having friends, right? The lady with the food cart outside Dr. Zelenka's office is one of my projects. She's really weird and a bit too intense, but I like her. Nella, was it? Yes, Nella. She's on my list of candidates. Friend candidates. If anyone ever finds out about this list, I will have to kill them. Sully is on the list, too. Sully's a friend, but he's also Reza's best friend, so I can't hijack him and make him my best friend. Also, I'm starting to think Sully might have the teensiest crush on me. He's sweet, though. A true munch. Okay. Well, that was easy. I have a job, I think. I was in the Chinese market, what they call the bricks, because bricks? Browsing for tea, when my iris popped up and a notification about a job posting just a few blocks away. Trainee neural engineer wanted ASAP. Unreasonably long hours, shit pay. Contact Mira at the Pandemonium. I don't know. I found that intriguing. The place, Pandemonium, looks shady from the outside, and even shadier on the inside, and Mira turned out to be incredibly offensive, but something about her reminded me of my friend Liv. Also, the job sounds interesting. It's a trainee position, and I'll have to do a ton of non-neural programming stuff like deliveries and bot assembly, but I think I'll learn a lot, and it's a complete left turn for me. Something completely different, which is good. At the same time, it's also like I'm following in Liv's, Olivia DeMarco's, footsteps, honoring her memory. She was always trying to teach me, and she kept asking me to start working for her. Of course, back then I lacked the motivation and drive, but now I want to learn. I want to do something with my life. I don't know if this is it, but it's something. We'll see where it goes. Mira didn't really confirm whether I got the job or not, but she also said to stop by at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So, yes, we'll see how that plays out, I guess. Her partner, Whit, didn't say a word when I was there, and Myra kept insulting him. But it didn't look like it bothered him at all. He seems like a gentle giant, but is he mute? He didn't even look at me once. I'm not sure I get him yet. He is huge, though. Massive. A mountain. Thursday, June 15th, 2220. I knew I wouldn't be able to keep updating my journal on a regular basis. I'm so predictable. And busy. Busy me, busy, busy bee. So, an update. Yoga for my mind, an exercise in memory. Here goes. 1. Europolis is growing on me. Okay, yes, the flat is awful. The ventilation system really works. It's hot, it smells weird, there's no sunlight, and people talk funny. But I like the energy. I like the diversity. Casablanca was like London. Beautiful, safe, prosperous. All shiny metal and glass and polished stone, but never particularly exciting. It's exciting here. And there's history in these streets. Filthy, stinking, crumbling, fading history, but history. There are a lot of art galleries and cinemas and 1,000 million food carts. I had a pierogi for lunch, and it was delicious. Sure, there are seedy sex clubs, illegal dream emporiums, and people urinating on the streets. But at least it's genuine urination. Urination with gusto. 2. I like my job. Weird, I know, but I'm not using my education at all, and I'm starting on the floor, below the floor, in the sub basement. But that's sort of refreshing, liberating. I'm learning a lot. I feel like I'm actually evolving. Maybe in 6 months, a year, I can use my newfound skills to get a good job. But for now, I like this. 3. I've gone political. So that's pretty weird, I guess. When did Zoe ever care about politics? I hear people say inside their heads, which means I can also read minds now. Awesome. But I both do and don't. Let me explain. Dear Diary, I'm now volunteering for a political campaign. I was browsing the wire looking for things to do locally, and there it was, an ad for a voluntary position assisting the Lee Uminska campaign. Uminska is the mayoral candidate for Unity, the Europolitan Social Democratic Party. Hey, I thought that's a thing to do, which could also be rewarding and interesting. I read up on Unity's agenda and Uminska's track record, figured they were probably the party I'd vote for, if I voted, which I haven't, and sent in my application. The next day, I met Baruti. Baruti is great. More about him later. And 30 minutes later, I was a volunteer with a mission. I was political. So why? It's like waking from a slumber, I guess. Or hey, maybe a coma. Before all the things, I lived in a protected bubble. I was spoiled. I was bored. I was aimless. I didn't care. But going through what I went through, losing everything and everyone, moving to a new city, it's given me perspective, if nothing else. And even if I'm still not a very political person, I do see the need for change to happen here, everywhere. Also, meeting Baruti and seeing his engagement and passion, that's infectious. It must be amazing to care as much as he does, to sacrifice and work hard to achieve something for the greater good. I want that. I want to be able to feel that way. And the Social Democrats seem like the only ones who won't do any more harm to Europolis. How's that for idealism? 4. As for Project Find a Friend, I'm not doing a very good job. Here are my candidates. Nella of Nella Bites. Food cart lady. Marxist. Firecracker. Very loud and energetic. Better in small doses. I can tolerate having lunch with her and maybe watching an old movie. Not a sleepover or a day of shopping or a night of drinking. Sully. Love Sully. Sully is the best. But he's Roz's friend, and he likes me just a tiny bit too much for us to just hang out on our own without it feeling maybe a teensy bit awkward. He's still awesome. Best guy. Baruti. Campaign manager guy. Yeah, maybe. He makes me smile, and I have lots of fun working with him, for him. But he's my boss, and we're very different. We can be friendly. We can have drinks and talk about the campaign or Europolis or food, but that's as far as it goes. Mira and Wit? Yeah, no. Reza? This is a depressing list. Okay, Sunday, July 23rd. I can't believe it's not sand. I read they use imported space rocks that are pulverized, processed, exposed to radiation to, hey, irony, remove radiation. And then they use that to make fake beaches. Why not just use sand or earth rocks? Are space rocks so much better than earth rocks? Anyway, we're not in Europolis anymore, Toto. Trieste is exactly how I imagined Trieste would be like. Filled with Europolitans escaping the smog and fog and heat and rain and pollution in order to risk skin cancer on fake beaches while eating food that's a lot worse than the food in Propast in hotels made of plastic polymers. Also, swimming is out of the question. You really need to wear a hazmat suit to go swimming in the Mediterranean these days. This is a far cry from the pristine beaches of Camps Bay or Ngor or even Zanzibar. And now I miss Africa. But this trip wasn't about all that. It was about getting away and being together and strengthening our relationship. It's been a bit rocky lately. It's been tough on Reza to have me in his space and tough on me to jump straight from year-long coma to relationship. Tough all around. But there have been moments when I've thought, was this a good choice? Did I really think it through? Can I deal with the consequences? So yeah, we needed this. We need more of this. We're both so busy and preoccupied in Propest that we sometimes get on each other's nerves. Here we've been able to relax, find peace, and have lots and lots of awesome sex. I'm still worried. I'm worried that we'll grow apart again. I'm worried that my instincts were right in the first time around, that Reza's a good friend more than he is a partner. I'm worried, but I'll leave the worrying now for another day while I focus on soaking up these last few rays of wonderful sun. Also can't complain about the sex. Sunday night, an update. It's really late, and I have to be up really early. Reza's in the shower, and I'm lying here in bed staring up into the ceiling, thinking. It was such a hassle getting back into Propast. There are eye checkpoints everywhere now. I need to show papers just to move between sectors, which is insane. So we waited in line for almost an hour, and then we started arguing, and suddenly all the good vibes from the weekend vanished, and I felt like crying. It got better afterwards. We made up, but I can't help but feel there's something off, like we've started down different paths. And right now, those paths are parallel, but soon they'll diverge, and then... Here's Reza now. I think I'm overreacting. I'm so tired and grumpy, and good night. Okay, last one. Monday, July 24th. 3 months in therapy. Still batshit crazy. Hello. I'm not complaining. The doc's doing a good job, probably. My head's a mess. I've lost over a year of memories, but I'm getting better-ish. And I do want to remember. That's probably a step in the right direction, right? At least there's that. Anyway, I spent enough time in my head today. No more psychotherapy. Dear diary, let's move forward and focus on the present. My goodness, that was a lot of reading. Thank you. Thanks for putting up with me. Okay.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. Doctor... Roman?
Yes.
My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar, but I might as well double-check while I'm here. Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. He probably has another appointment right away. I think I might have outstayed my welcome. Maybe my next appointment with...
Double
When's
check.
our next session again?
Next Monday. At, let me check. Next Monday at 9. Is that still okay?
That's fine, thank you. Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. Do you have an appointment now?
No, I prefer some space between sessions. I don't like to rush. I prefer to sit and take notes afterwards.
So, what are you writing?
Well, just notes about what we talked about today. It's a way for me to remember and process our conversation.
Makes sense.
To be absolutely honest, I don't have another appointment for several hours. I like keeping my Mondays light.
Oh. Yeah, we could start later if you prefer.
No, this gets me out of bed in the morning. Without it, I just sleep in.
I don't know Dr. Zelenka, Roman, very well at all. Roman seems like an interesting person, and we've never really talked about anything other than me. This could be a good time to start.
Sure.
So, what do you get up to when you're not, you know, this?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry if this is getting too personal.
No. I was just trying to think about how to answer that. I don't really do things.
Oh, it's changing
When
Rorschach?
I'm not working, I
Oh
think
my
about
gosh.
work. Or I write about work, or I read about work.
That's cool.
Oh. And how does your wife feel about that?
I'm not married. I live by myself. Which has advantages and disadvantages. Mostly, in my case, disadvantages. I'm not good at taking care of myself.
Really? I don't know, Dr. Zelenka. How long have you practiced in Europolis?
Oh, 4 years? No, 5. I graduated from Krakow in 2214 and worked 2 years in the Warsaw district before moving to Berlin.
And Propast?
I set up this practice 7 months ago.
Are you from the Prague district?
I'm originally from Poznan. My parents are of Polish descent. Not that that matters anymore. European is European. Yeah, you wouldn't know it talking to my father, though. He is a traditional nationalist. I think he secretly wishes for the downfall of Europolis and a return to the independent nation-states. Was there anything else?
So, Roman is single and spends too much time by himself. He could really do with a social life.
Do we want to make it awkward? Oh, let's do it.
You should get out more. Think about something other than work.
What did you have in mind?
I'm not the best person to ask. I'm, a homebody.
Sounds like we both should get out more.
We should. I mean, you should, and so should I. Also.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now it's getting awkward.
I'm not quite sure where this conversation is going. It's very confusing. I should probably just cut it short, but I'm also curious. Cat, meet curiosity. Hello, curiosity. I feel horrible about the direction this conversation's been taking. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Flirting with my therapist.
Ooh. What do you think? What should we do? Well, we did say we wanted to go in new directions.
I'm not quite... So,
You could show me what I'm missing out on sometime.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a date or anything.
I can do
It
that.
could just be social.
That is a thing I can do.
Of course, it would have to wait until we're done with your therapy. You're a patient, and that's, you know.
Right. Yes. Of course. That line of patient and doctor, that line.
Yes. Good. I'll look forward to that. I should finish noting these notes before, well, you know, I forget everything we talked about.
Noted. No, that would be a bad thing, really.
Okie dokie.
Seshadri Tower has the best view in Propass, bar none.
Wow.
I could stare out this window for hours. The doc will probably get really annoyed. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately.
Can we read it? William James, Principles of Psychology. Yep. Oh, what's this, coffee?
A handy dispenser of pharmaceutical concoctions.
Oh. Oh. I want to look at these. Oh well. Okay.
If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home.
These nuts. Can we look at them?
That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek. But I shan't. It's never a good idea to read what your therapist writes about you.
Oh, come on.
Oh, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. She's real cute note in the margins?
Okay, I guess we're done. Wow. Hologram mohawks. Okay, and it just saved. I think I'm gonna end the broadcast here. It's been like 2 hours.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Oh,
Your permit
that one
is
lady.
no longer valid.
Uh-oh.
You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
That makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you'll be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Oh. Who's that?
Hey. Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Oh, neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the crazy person and the good food?
Nella Bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
The heck, that comes right over. I?
Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Best schmadakin propast!
Okay, new character unlocked. Is that Reza? Reza Temiz. Reza is Zoe's on-off, on-again boyfriend, an investigative journalist and editor working for the radical news feed The Hand That Feeds, nay, The Hand That Bites, in Europolis, under the tutelage of editor-in-chief and best friend Sully Sadiq. 1 year ago, while investigating the Wadi Corp Dream Machine, Reza went missing. Fearing for his life, Zoe tried to track him down. She ended up exposing a corporate conspiracy to tap into people's dreams and memories through a Wadi consumer product called the Dream Machine. It turned out Reza had gone underground, hiding from corporate hitmen. After the conspirators were brought to justice, he wrote an explosive expose for The Hand That Feeds, laying the blame for the Wadi Corp conspiracy on rogue elements in the corporation. His story went viral, propelling Reza into the limelight and prompting the move to Europolis. After waking from her coma, Zoe joined him there, both to give their relationship another chance and to give herself a fresh start. Okay, and I'm going to stop the broadcast here. Just save it. And thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next broadcast. This is a great game. I'm so glad I got it.